A sacred space shattered. A voice of conscience raised. Pope Leo's thunderous outcry over the bombing of a Gaza church has shocked the world and reignited global debate over the unchecked brutality of modern warfare. On October 20th, during one of the heaviest bombardments in Gaza, a centuries-old Christian church was reduced to rubble. This wasn't just an attack on a building. It was a blow to history, faith, and humanity. The Orthodox Church of St. Porphyrius, one of the oldest functioning churches in the region, became the latest victim in a war that seems to spare no sanctuary. In a powerful statement broadcast from Vatican City, Pope Leo condemned the bombing, calling it, quote, barbarity, a term not used lightly by the Holy See. Even war has rules, the Pope thundered. But what we are witnessing is the collapse of conscience. This is not collateral damage. This is moral bankruptcy. His voice echoed not only across the Catholic world, but also across humanitarian and diplomatic channels. The Pope's speech sent ripples through the international community. UN officials quickly echoed concerns, with calls for immediate investigation into what some are already calling a potential war crime. Western governments have largely remained muted, but within 48 hours, protests erupted in over a dozen countries, including mass candlelight vigils outside embassies. Survivors say families were sheltering inside the church courtyard when the missile hit. Among the dead were women, children, and elderly Christians who had sought refuge from ongoing airstrikes. "We thought the church was safe," said one survivor. "It was our last hope." The military claims it was targeting a nearby Hamas command post, but satellite imagery suggests otherwise, showing no structural military activity within a 300-meter radius. This isn't the first time religious sites have come under fire in this conflict. Mosques, churches, and synagogues, spaces meant for peace, have all felt the heat of modern warfare. Analysts warn, if even houses of worship aren't off limits, the war has crossed a red line few imagined. Faith leaders across denominations are now calling for an international pact to protect religious sites during armed conflicts. Pope Leo's speech wasn't merely a reaction, it was a moral indictment. He challenged world powers not just to act, but to choose what kind of civilization we want to be. If we silence our outrage, he said, we invite darkness to become our new normal. His words have lit a firestorm online, with millions sharing clips, memes, and prayers under the viral hashtag Barbarity of War. With global faith and institutions wavering and war continuing to escalate, the future remains uncertain. But moments like these force us to reckon with our values. Will the bombing of a sacred church shift the tides of diplomacy? Or will this be another story buried in the rubble of forgotten headlines? This is not just about one church or one strike. It's about the soul of our civilization. What will we choose, silence or solidarity? For more in-depth coverage on the Gaza church bombing and other unfolding events, visit www.documentarytimes.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to help us bring truth to light.